Heather Klages is joining me today. Heather is a familiar face around the city for many reasons, but today, Heather, chatting about the Terry Fox Run. Normally people will listen to you on Real Country in the afternoons, but you have been involved with the Terry Fox Run for many, many years now. So let's talk about this year's event. Where is it and when does it start?
The Terry Fox Run is coming up on Sunday, September the 17th this year, and once again we're fortunate enough to be able to host it at Bud Miller Park. And so that morning registration will start at 9 a.m. and then we're going to get the run, the walk, the cycle, however you choose to take part, we're going to get that underway at 10 a.m. that morning.
Well, and this is an event where you can register as a team if you want that support of a group, or you can just go by yourself, correct?
Yes, if you have a group of people, maybe it's family members, maybe it's co-workers that want to take part, we certainly encourage you to get that team together because you'll kind of encourage each other to not only maybe run your first 5K, but also to help raise some funds. But if you want to register as an individual, we welcome that as well. All registrations are open right now, and it is free to register for the Terry Fox Run.
And when people register, Heather, do they have to raise a certain amount of money, or is it whatever they can raise?
There's no minimum requirement for raising funds. If you raise $5, that's fantastic. If you raise $50, it's fantastic. If you get a team together and you raise $500, that's absolutely amazing because every dollar helps and every dollar goes to the Terry Fox Foundation.
One thing you were mentioning too is there's a postcard campaign. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
So this year the campaign, the Terry Fox Foundation, they want to hear from people about how Terry Fox has inspired them. So if somebody is registered in the past, they may have received this postcard in the mail already. And when Terry Fox was on his Marathon of Hope, so many people wrote a letter or a postcard, and some of them, they just addressed it to Terry Fox in British Columbia, and it found its way to his parents' house. So they were just inspired by going through some of these old letters, and they kind of want people to go back to that time when you picked up a pen and some paper and you wrote a message to somebody and dropped it in the mail, and also to think about what you were going through or where you happened to be when Terry Fox started his Marathon of Hope and how he inspired you. So you're encouraged to write that on a postcard and send it in.
And how can they get those postcards, Heather?
We do have some of them available here in Lloydminster, so you can get in touch with me at the radio station and we can get you one of those postcards. And we also will have some at the run that day. And if you have one or you pick one up at the run that day and fill it in and leave it with us, we're going to put your name in a draw for one of these Terry Fox t-shirts this year.
For people who maybe haven't had a chance to do the run, you know, they hear about it, but they don't come out, what can they expect that day?
They can expect a lot of great people that are united for a very important cause. And we just have a brief opening ceremonies, and then we go over the route. And because we're fortunate to be at Bud Miller Park, we're able to use a lot of the trails that are paved. So if you don't want to leave the pavement, we'll put together a route that you can do that just keeps you on the pavement. If you're more of a runner and you want to go on some of those trails with the gravel, that's kind of what our full 5K looks like. But if you just want to do like a couple loops that are a couple of K and that becomes your 5K, we put that together too. So we've got a couple of different options, and we always have water and snacks, and there will also be some t-shirts for sale there as well. So if you can't take part in the run that day, but you want to swing by and get a t-shirt, you're welcome to do that.
And what about financially, as far as, I know we talked about just raising and bringing whatever you can, but do you set a goal locally? We
do set a goal, and last year we set, I want to say maybe a not very ambitious goal, and we reached it early. So we bumped that goal up to $10,000 last year, and we surpassed that. We were fortunate enough to raise $11,000 last year. And so this year we've set the goal for $10,000 once again this year. And right now we're at $800. So we're doing very well already.
All right, Heather, well, thank you so much for joining me today. And once again, if people are looking to either register or just get more information, what's the best way to do that?
terryfox.org is the website for the Terry Fox Foundation. They have so much great information there on where the funds go and the kind of research that they're doing to find cures for cancer. And if you're looking specifically for the Terry Fox Run in Lloydminster, I'd recommend the Real Country 95.9 page because we've got the link to that exact run right there so that you can register for the run. Maybe you know somebody who's taking part. Maybe you want to support the Lloydminster firefighters because they've got a team together once again. You can make that donation right there.
All right, Heather, well, thank you so much and good luck with the run.
Thank you very much.